This is a viral video, y'all. Y'all might have saw this already, but y'all haven't seen me react to it. So this lady pretty much went to get a wax, right? And she had that stanky panky. The waxer didn't want to give her no waxing. It wasn't no wax on, wax off. It was straight get out. Wasn't no waxing at all. Listen, if you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and smash the subscribe button if you want to see more of these videos. If you're a family member, go ahead and thumbs up this video so YouTube can push it out. And ring that post notification bell so you could be notified when I post as well. Let's get into it.
Why are you putting this stuff away?
Ma'am, I feel like you're putting me in a position where I have to continuously tell you that that's an issue that you have. This is beyond going to the gym.
No, I just came from the gym. I'm trying to get my wax. I have vacation. My flight leaves tonight. And I need my wax done. And now you're telling me that you can't do my wax because of a funky issue. It's crazy because I've gone to other places. I've gone to European Wax Center and they don't have an issue. The phone's going off. This is so unprofessional.
I do apologize.
This is so unprofessional.
Device. However, that is beyond. I don't know what. Maybe European Wax Center is a little bit more equipped than we are. However, I don't feel comfortable. I'm actually a CNA as well, and that is not just an odor. That's actually an infection.
Excuse me?
That's an infection.
I don't have an infection.
And I don't feel comfortable touching you in that area.
I told you I just went to the gym. I just went to the gym.
Man, that's not the gym. That's not the gym, ma'am. I go to the gym. That's not the gym. That's not the gym.
You don't go to the gym.
This is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. I'm not your primary
You don't go to the gym. I can tell by your body type.
Excuse me.
Haven't
I
seen
am not going to accept insults from you because I'm not insulting you.
You haven't seen a gym.
Excuse me.
So
you are embarrassed now.
So you wouldn't
you're
know
going to try to put me down.
You wouldn't know what an odor from the gym smells like if you don't go to the gym.
You are completely. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
We cannot.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's embarrassing, my baby. That's embarrassing. You need to get that straightened out. I hope you ain't got no man. The waxer lady say she tired of it. She not taking it no more. I'm not dealing with this. Put her on the block list. You don't need to be getting no waxing. You need to be going to the doctor and see what's happening with that pink, with that nasty, stanky pink, that nasty, trashy pink. She said, I don't have an infection. That lady's certain you got one, lady. She said she know what it smell like. And you got that smell. Hey, it's crazy. That's trifling, though. Why would you come in there like that? Even after the gym. I just got out of the gym. You not going to take a shower? You going to go to her like that? That's embarrassing for you. Like, you don't feel embarrassed? You built different.
If I get tagged in this video, if another client sends me this video about Dre, what would you do? I'm going to scream. And I'm like, have I ever been in a situation like that where a person smelled so horribly that I possibly want to discontinue the service? No. In my texts that my clients get before a wax, I always let them know to please come clean, come exfoliated, and come hydrated. Please come clean. Because I will stop the service if I feel like something is just out of the ordinary. But for a client to come to a wax appointment, especially a Brazilian appointment, straight from the gym, what you thinking? You think we want to smell that funk, whatever you gave on a treadmill for the past hour? Y'all think we want to smell that in the treatment room? Gyms do have showers. Go ahead and bring your little washcloth, bring your little some foam wash, and hit that. Hit that a couple times. I personally, I do keep warm towels in my towel warmer. I do place a warm towel just on before, I'm cleaning everything out before the service, just to also help open the pores. But please come clean to an appointment. And an esthetician has a right to refuse service. It's their business at the end of the day. So if that woman couldn't stand to smell the putridness of whatever that lady bought in her treatment room, I can't knock her for that. I can't knock her for that. Hygiene is everything. But I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to do a service. Baby, I'm not going to smell you for that long anyway. Hop on this bed. Give me about 10, 15 minutes. Let me snatch that wax off that cat. Let you get to your vacation. And you're going to take that smell with you. You ain't going to stay with me here. Because I'm about to sanitize, spray some room spray. That's not staying with me. That's your problem, not mine. Not mine at all. But clean yourselves. women sometimes come with odors. A woman might be, on her period. For those who wax on periods, some women suffer from BV, and that carries an odor. So, but that was rude of that woman to come like that. I ain't even gonna hold you. For her to come smelling like that without, yes, I came straight from the gym. I've been to the European wax, and what's that got to do with me? You in my establishment now. I'm gonna hand you a cloth. The restroom's right around here. Go ahead and, clean yourself up. Give yourself about 3 to 5 minutes, and I'll be here waiting for you. But that was wild. I don't know if that was a skit or whatever, but over here, I don't really go through, what's some wood? Knock on wood. I've not yet had a client come to me to the point where the smell was so bad I had to be like, nah, baby. Dre can't do it. I'm going to double mask up, triple mask if I have to, and I'm going to get that cash. Run me that $75 for 10 minutes. Take your funky ass home and wash that ass.
She got that funk in that trunk. She got that funk in that trunk. For real. She got that stanky stank. For real. Her junk stank bad. Making everybody mad. Hey, nah, 75 in 10 minutes now. You can't beat that. Me, I had 10 masks on. Masks. I have multiple on.
Tell me y'all saw that video of the lady trying to embarrass her waxer for not wanting to give her a wax because she claimed she just left the gym, but the waxer was like, no, ma'am, I'm a CNA. That's an infection smell. Like, you need to see your OBGYN. And, like, the woman is trying to embarrass her because she's like, I've left it. Like, I've gone to European wax, blah, blah, blah. And they've all given me a wax after the gym. Number one, does shame not exist anymore? Like, there wasn't a shower at the gym. Like, what gym doesn't have a shower? You didn't shower. You just left the gym and you went straight to get your Tootie Pop, your Tootie Pop waxed. Like, no shower. Nothing. That's crazy to me. I have a thing where, like, if I go to the OB, like, I'm bringing a change of, if I've been at work all day, I'm bringing soap and a towel, a change of underwear, and a change of socks. Number one, I'm going to wash up before I go walk my ass in the OB, because I'm not about to have that room. You've been at work all day. No. Number two, I'm changing my socks because, yeah, your feet be stank, and they will talk about you. They talk about you. I'm just letting you know. That's how you will be remembered. Oh, God, that's the one with the stank feet. Oh, girl, she had the whole room stank, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, trust me. I know they do this. And then, yeah, I worked in a cancer detection lab. I worked in a GYN cancer detection lab. So for 6.5, 7 years, I dealt with pap smears. Yes, vaginas have a smell. They all have a smell. But an infection smell is a distinct smell. Like, I can remember somebody had trick. And I remember, like, it had the whole pathology lab stinking. Like, we couldn't get that smell out of there for days. And this was from her urine. So, I'm trying to understand why you would go to an... I'm shocked. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, I had to clutch my pearls for a minute. My man had texted me. Whew. Anyway, nah, but for real, shame. Does shame not exist? How you get on here trying to embarrass somebody for not giving you a wax because you stink? You know what? Good night.
I mean, before you going anywhere like a doctor's appointment, a dentist, you always want to make sure you're smelling right. Ain't that normal human behavior? Ain't that normal human decency? That's just normal as a human. I know me. You know me. You know me. I know me. I'm going to make sure I'm straight. Not straight. I'm having fun with this video, y'all. I'll make sure I'm straight. Smelling straight, everything. Looking straight. Ain't no butter on my teeth if I'm going to the dentist. If I was a female, I'm gonna make sure my thing smelling good. Cause that's a representation of me. If my thing stink, you think I'm one of them. You think I'm out here just popping it to pop it. Popped it so much I can't stop it. But you get what I'm saying? Am I making some sense? Don't we always make sure we good before we go to these appointments usually? Or before we go anywhere? Like, don't we wash up after the gym? Usually. Like, ain't it a shower at the gym for a reason? Like I said, I hope she ain't got no man, cause if she ain't cleaning for the waxer, she ain't cleaning for him either.
So I just want to hop on here and talk about the viral video of the waxer and client interaction. Basically, the waxer was refusing service due to the client's vaginal odor. This waxer also had a medical background, so she strongly felt that it was more than just, hey, a gym odor, you didn't shower before your wax, and she just felt very uncomfortable providing the service, which is fine. You always have the right to refuse service. You do, whether they smell or they don't smell, whatever reasoning it may be, you always have the right to refuse service. And I don't mean refusing service in a way that degrades people or makes them feel like fucking shit. And I don't feel as though that waxer said anything wrong. I think she handled the situation to the best of her abilities, and I applaud her for that, especially because I see her point of view. I'm also a CNA and I'm also an esthetician. So having both of those backgrounds, they really go hand in hand, and your eyes and your ears and everything looks at every situation a lot differently from that skincare specialist / medical background. We're not here to diagnose. We're not OBGYNs. We're not your doctor. And even in the video, she said, I'm not your primary, but she said, I'm uncomfortable. We're going to refuse service. It sucks that the client handled it the way she did, but we don't know how she's feeling. And that was probably her defense mechanism also. Not saying it's right, but that's how that handled. Now, let's say if this was me in my situation, I've had plenty of times my clients have came to me, hey, Zay, I just came from work, I just came from the gym. They're already feeling insecure because of that, and I'm not here to make them feel any worse. I feel from the jump, my clients are very comfortable with me and very open, so I'm like, girl, I ain't even worried about that. Like, I got wipes in the bathroom, doing a cleanup before, and they usually are so happy that I provide wipes. It's not Mando, it's not a requirement, but they are happy, usually, so far, that they are able to go get cleaned up and then hop on my wax table. Helps me, helps you, and we all are cool. Showering before your wax appointment is very cutesy, very demure, very mindful, but it's not required. And I think that's where people kind of mess up. It's good. It's going to help you relax, obviously clean that area, but open up those pores so your hair removes a little bit easier out of those, hair follicles. But it's not a requirement. So there's going to be those times that maybe people are less clean or less smelly or whatever the case may be. This is the field that we're in, so it's not something that's not going to happen. So how you handle it, you got to have a good backbone to be in this field, to be waxing coochies. So best of luck.
Look, now what got to me, though, was this right here. You not embarrassed by them exposing you in front of everybody? She want to argue with the people. She argued in that video. Me, I'm like, if I'm embarrassed or you trying to expose me, I'm be like, calm down, like pull me to the side and let me know. Like, don't say this in front of everybody. Or as soon as I see you saying, you smell like, okay, I got it. I'll go ahead and go. Like I said, she built different. And she recorded it. She was so-called exposing the waxer and exposed herself. Crazy lady.
Okay, so to anyone who's seen the video of the waxer who refuses her client because she had a really strong bad odor, I want to know your input. Whether if you're in the beauty industry, you're a waxer, esthetician, cosmetologist, a client, I really want to know. What is your opinion on this? And if you haven't heard this yet, look it up, because I'm going to give you my input on this. So first of all, I am going to start by saying that if you're a cosmetologist, esthetician, anyone in the beauty industry, we cannot diagnose a client. We cannot recommend something on clients or say like, hey, I think you have this. Like, no, we cannot do that. That is out of our scope. That would be a doctor, definitely not an esthetician, waxer, anyone in the beauty industry. But we do get close to clients, and some clients are friends, and also any client in general. There has been times where, like, if we see something out of the normal, we can suggest, you know the word, suggest a client to go get checked, by saying like, oh, listen, I just think this is something that's not normal. I would recommend you go check it out. I'd rather you be safe than sorry, or something like that, okay? So as a waxer, because I am an esthetician, salon owner, but I specialize in Brazilian waxing. This is what I do. So I wax a lot of hoo-has in a month. So this is gonna be my opinion as a full-time waxer. So as a waxer, I will say, like, odor is normal. You're expecting your client to come in with normal vaginal odor, whether they're coming from the gym, whether a client is coming from their house, from work, from wherever. You're expecting, you know, to have a normal odor down there. That being said, for me personally, I've been a waxer for 5 years, and I have never, ever been put in that situation where I have to refuse a client because of their odor being so strong that I cannot service them. I've had clients come from the gym. I've had clients with their periods. I have clients who have given birth and I've waxed them for years, and their odor has changed because of a hormonal change, and that happens. I've had clients with all different things. And I've never personally experienced something like that. So knock on wood, thank God, because that is an uncomfortable conversation to have. Like, I can't even imagine that conversation. That is that bad. So going back to this video, I feel that the tech was really professional. This is already so extremely uncomfortable for us as a waxer. Like I said, I can't even imagine talking to your client about this. Like, there's times where I've suggested a client go to a doctor for something, but saying that the client smells so bad that you can't service her, that's already an uncomfortable conversation to have with your client as a waxer. So I give props to this waxer for being so professional. Like she said, she mentioned that she is a CNA, so she, you know, told the client like she knows what she's talking about, whereas a esthetician, we can't say like you have an STD, let's say you have this. No, we can suggest go get checked. But she said she's a CNA. She went more into detail with this client, and the client was not having it. Also, in the beginning, the waxer said, I'm continuously telling you that there's an issue, probably meaning that in the beginning of the service, she even more nicely told this client why she couldn't continue the service, and what she suggested or whatnot. You know what I mean? Where in the video that the client decided to record, she probably was tired of keep repeating herself, which also, I don't get why this client would record this trying to like bash the waxer, and it just went back to her. Like, the waxer was completely nice to her and explaining to her what she thought, and she could not service her. Like, we are 100% entitled to not service someone if it's that bad, or if for any reason, like if someone's rude to us, we can say, you know, as a business owner, we can say, you know, whatever, you're being rude, I cannot wax you for this reason, or I don't want to service you because of this. So yeah, I could not understand why this lady decided to record this instead of it being a private conversation like the waxer was intending it to be. And she put herself out there on social media. Like, why would you put this out there? I just can't understand that. Also, she said that she's been going to European Wax Center. Let me tell you something. European Wax Center and going to independent waxer is not the same at all. We care more about our clients independently because we are a small business where we cater to each client. Meaning, the girls in European Wax Center are trained to, you know, service the client fast. And that's it. They don't get to be so personable with their clients. Nothing, like, I don't have anything bad to say about the girls who work at European. It's more of the European Wax Center's system. It's a fast in and out type, you know, service for them. Where for us, we take time to get to know our clients. So if something is wrong, we feel like we have to tell our clients, suggest what we think, because it's more of a personal experience. Our clients are like our babies, our friends. So I cannot understand why she would not be thankful for this. But anyways, I want to know your opinion because this is my opinion, and I think I'm on the waxer side. She was definitely professional. She was nice, sympathetic about it. And this is the little clip that we saw. I'm pretty sure 100% that the conversation before she started recording was even more like sympathetic. She was more nice about it. She was more, understanding as a woman, explaining to the client why she's suggesting these things. So I cannot understand. Like, to me, I'm like surprised how this client just put herself out there like that for the world to see this. But whatever. Thank God I've never experienced this. And if I ever did, I would definitely do the same thing that this waxer did. Sympathetically, nicely explain to my client why I couldn't service her. Suggest going to a doctor. And then coming back and getting waxed after she gets this resolved. And that's it. So tell me your opinion, because I want to know.
Waxers, I want to know. You ever had to deal with something like this? You ever had to tell somebody, get on up out of here? Your thing stank. Your pink stink. You ever had to tell them that? Your pink stink. You might want to go. Can I get some service? No. You ever had to tell them that? Drop it below in the comments. I want to know. This one funny. I had fun with this video. I hope y'all did too. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all best moment was. If y'all laughed at anything I did throughout this video, let me know about that too. I'm going to be reading the comments. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy YTZ. I'm out. Peace and shalom.